shit's still coming up missing. Now, this shit here, man, it's like this is the second time something that came up missing about this house. You know, now one time it was this shirt that came up missing, and it ended up in the pillows in the living room, and I'm like, what the fuck? Cause I know I looked in them pillows and it wasn't in there. You know what I'm saying? It was something else that came up missing, and for some reason I just cannot put it. It's just not. I just cannot put my finger on what it is. But I know it was something else that did come up missing, but I forgot what it was. Maybe it'll come back during me talking about this shit. But anyways, man, like, I done called my brother and everything, and I'm like, bro, because see, I just had to find out if he knew anything, because see, I bought this little like a robotic vacuum cleaner, like, you know, a little circle vacuum cleaner that, like, you know, rolls around and does what it does by its damn self. You ain't have to mess with it. You just let it roam free and it do what it do, right? So I got one of those, right? And you know, I left it. I just decided to put it in the living room. I said, man, I'm gonna let it go on here, do what it do in the living room, and I just dropped it in there, let it roll off and do what it do. Now, one thing I know about this little thing is it do get stuck under them couches. You know what I'm saying? Like, so if I come in there and let's just say the battery happened to run out or something like that, and it just happened to stop, if I don't see it in anywhere in the middle of the floor, I know it's under that couch somewhere. You know what I'm saying? And that's where I always find it. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it's not nowhere to be seen. Like, I always found it. I used it a lot of times. So, and I always throw it in the living room. I just be, sometimes I put the little thing on it and put a little Fabuloso, let it kind of mop the floor a little bit, because there's some hard floor up in the living room, and I just let it roll around. But you know, my brother wasn't here when it happened. You know, when I first put it down, you know, he was here, but then he left. And so when I called him, I only called him because I thought maybe he came back or something. But before I even talk about that, you know, so I went up in that mug. I probably waited like a day and a half before I even went back in there to go check on it. You know, I kind of forgot about it. And, you know, I was going to bring it back in here and charge it up. And so I go out there, man, and I swear I do not see it nowhere. Okay, it's not on the floor. Did it go in the kitchen? I know it's liable to roll his ass up in the kitchen. I went in the kitchen, it ain't nowhere up in there. Now, after I look in the kitchen, I look in the restroom, I know that there's no other place it can go but under that couch. And I go looking under the couch, expecting to see it, thinking, okay, it's gonna be here. And it ain't even right there. You know what I'm saying? It ain't right there. Those two couches on this side, it can fit under those couches. Now, the couch on this side, it can't fit under that couch. I know it can't, because I done seen it try to go under the couch, and it just bumps the couch and it moves on. And I even looked under that couch as well, so just to make sure that maybe I'm not tripping about it not being able to fit, but I know it can't fit. And so I'm like, this thing is really missing. Like, and so, you know, I'm like, man, maybe I'm gonna come back and look a little harder maybe one day, because I wound up working and stuff and I forgot all about doing it. But today I said, fuck it, I'm finna go up in there and look for that bitch some more. And I went up in that mug, and I swear, man, I looked under all those couches. Now I looked around the motherfucking corner of that little part. It's a little certain part. I don't know, y'all don't know what it looked like, but yeah, I looked around that little corner and all that, and it just was nowhere to be found, bro. And I'm like, where the fuck is my little vacuum cleaner at? You know, and the thing about it ain't even just the fact that it's gone, because I can always get another one. It didn't cost me that much to get that one. But I don't like the fact that something just coming up missing out this house. You know what I'm saying? Because if something's just coming up missing, that means somebody just coming in this mug. And so I called my brother today, and I was like, bro, man, did you see my little vacuum cleaner? Did you happen to come back to the house or something? And did you pick it up or something? And he was like, no, I ain't been back over there. And I'm like, well, I'm just telling you, because, nigga, it's missing. It's really missing. And that means, and you know, look, I don't even talk to my brother about this type of shit, but this is just something, I just feel like I can talk to him about this, because this is something we all got to worry about. You know what I'm saying? You live here too. You know what I'm saying? So if somebody just coming in his house, we need to make sure we know what's going on. You know, it ain't about what I know about people's spying and peeping into my life. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to talk to him about none of that because I don't talk to them about that shit. But like I say, I'm going to put this on notice because I feel like, hey, don't nobody need to be coming up in this house. And my camera ain't catching nobody. I haven't seen nobody on my cameras. So I don't know if somebody did come in this house. I don't know how they did it. I do not know how they did it. I just know they came up in this bed. You know what I'm saying? And that shit is like really irritating to me, dog. You know, I just don't like to see nobody coming up in my shit. I just don't like to know that somebody can come up in here and take some shit. You know, I did leave somewhere at one point in time. The key, I lost the key, and so I left the door unlocked. Yeah, I went to work one day. I left the door unlocked. But it was missing before that day, actually, so that ain't even the case. Yeah, it was missing before that day. Before I lost the key and realized. And the thing is, when I lost the key, I'm pretty sure I lost it in here. And I might have vacuumed it up in a vacuum cleaner. I don't know. I heard some shit go up in there, but I don't know. I've been looking in there. I can't find it. But I don't think I dropped it nowhere outside, and I hope I didn't, man. I don't believe I did, though, because I know I came in the house, and I know every time I come in the house, the door is always locked, and I'm always opening the door up to get back in the house. So I know every time I get back in this house, I got the key with me. So the key has to be in here somewhere. You know what I'm saying? And it just, like I say, man, it's just weird, dog, that something like this happened. And it'd be funny if it pop up somewhere. If it pop up somewhere, I'll be like, you know what I'm saying? Because I ain't had nobody really come up I ain't had shit missing in a while. You know what I'm saying? I've had shit come up missing before, just come up missing out the blue. But, you know, I haven't had that happen in a while. And so for this to just happen out the blue, and it just kind of just raises my alarm on what the fuck, man. I just hope and whoever, man, look. I hope I don't have to catch nobody. Well, actually, I do hope I catch somebody. But at the same time, I don't, because I know it could end up bad. I don't want to do nothing too bad to nobody, but I know it's going to infuriate me knowing somebody came in here. And that shit, I don't know what I'm going to do. So I just hope for their sake that I don't catch them. But I do hope for my sake that I kind of do catch them, because, bitch, you ain't finna do that. You're not going to do that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. How y'all been, man? How things been on y'all end, man? Have y'all been having any of these type of problems pop up as far as things coming up missing? You know, I remember my grease getting, like, it felt like, my grease been getting used. I ain't gonna lie. I remember that happening before too as well. You know what I'm saying? But that was just a little subtle thing that that I think was happening. But as far as the vacuum cleaner, it's a little more blunt. You know what I'm saying? It's a little more blunt than other things, you know what I'm saying, than just that happening. And even the t-shirt coming up missing, but still being somewhere that I didn't see it the last time. The vacuum cleaner coming up missing is a little more blunt, because it's like, I really know that thing is missing. And I don't like that, you know what I'm saying? And if it's in that closet, I didn't put it in there. If it's in any other door, I didn't put it in there. Somebody had to do it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But I'm just saying, man, that's something that I am experiencing at this moment right now. So, I don't know. Let me know how y'all, man. Let me know, have y'all had this happening to y'all lately at any point in time? Because, damn, dog, I really don't like this shit, you know what I'm saying? I just hope I hope I don't have to get off of nobody's ass. For real, though. But anyways, man, I'm just putting it out there, letting y'all know what it look like over here, man. You know what I'm saying? I know we've all had to deal with something coming up missing in our house, in our sanctuary and everything. I know we all had these little problems. I know a lot of the ones who are really, you know, experiencing the same things that I experienced. You know, I know y'all have had some of this have happened to y'all. But I just want to know, man, have y'all had anything like that happening to y'all lately? Because sometimes, you know, when things happen, it tends to be a synchronized. Sometimes it's like a synchronicity of things happening. Like other people, like I done had people say something happened to them that day. I'm like, damn, this shit happened to me too. So I'm just wondering if this is one of those times for me and whoever you are out there. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, man, I'll holler at y'all later. Alright? Peace.